Hello and warm welcome to Dr. Zia Ahmed YouTube channel. In part 1 of gender and discourse analysis, I had tried to explain what is this gender and discourse analysis with definitions. Now some of the examples are here that would help the students further to understand how discourse analysis can play a role in gender construction or understanding of gender. Let's see first of all the example of media representations. In media representations, we can see how the roles of gender are constructed or depicted in the media advertisements, for example. We can see and examine, for example, how cleaning product ads often depict women as responsible for household chores, reinforcing stereotypical gender expectations. Same is the case with the political speeches. For example, if we look at these speeches, we can also understand what are the kind of images the political candidate is trying to give and how he's trying to undermine the role of gender and how he's trying to upgrade the femininity, whatever he wants to say. I mean, we can understand through the discourse analysis what is his plan or what kind of views he has about the gender. Same is the case with the workplace communications. We know that in the workplaces also there are different settings, especially in the corporations. We have the meeting dynamics and the email communications. We need to see whether the language which is being used by these people is not reflecting any kind of gender bias or hierarchical kind of things or influencing the representation of gender. Same would be the case with the online communities. Online communities are existing in the different media platforms where the comments can be seen or the norms which are being developed through that, identities which are being developed through that, that can be examined to see how language is being used to construct a special type of gender or the role of the gender. Similarly, we can also talk about the educational materials. If we scrutinize the textbooks and education materials, we will be able to find out many examples where the stereotype gender roles, for example, have been reinforced or where some kind of improvement has been shown. We can also see what biases are existing in the representation of gender as the historical figures are there. The choice of these historical figures, descriptions, the language used for them can also be understood through this discourse analysis. Same is the case with the legal discourses, the documents where the legal discourses are written, legislative debates where the debates or the oral language debates are conducted with respect to language. It can be seen how it is contributing into gender-based discrimination or is trying to remove the bias or it is reinforcing that bias. So, the next example can be from healthcare communication and literary analysis. In case of healthcare also, we can see how doctor and patient are interacting with each other in order to find out how the gender of the doctor or that of the patient is influencing their behavior, how they are interacting with each other when male doctor is examining the male and when female doctor is examining the female or the case reverses. This thing can be discussed in order to understand the health issues, in order to understand them better. If we need to have to do these things, the discourses in the healthcare communication can be understood. Same is the case with the literary analysis. Literary analysis, for example, also are depending on the characters of male and female in the text. This analysis of these two can help us understand how these narratives are constructed in order to give a specific meaning to them, specific role to them, or specific performativity, or they are normally constructed. We can also look for the supports, commentaries, and online forums and communities in order to understand what is the role of discourse or the language which is being used there in order to talk or comment or describe the game, whether it's being done in order to reinforce stereotypes among the athletes or the people who are listening and watching, or what is the kind of biases which are existing in the sports reporting as well. Similarly, sometimes it's possible for us to look into the online forums. These online forums may be existing in the so, and then we can see how the discourses are used in order to construct a specific gender. The video goes to summarize in the sense that what are the spaces. Mostly the examples have shown that there the discriminations possibly, biases possibly can exist and how these are constructed in order to give a specific identity to the female with respect to these places and with respect to the discourses which are initiated with the help of language. So hopefully you have understood something out of it. Maybe meeting with some more understanding of all these things in some next video. Till that time, see you again. Thank you for watching.